Hello, I'm Rob Wilson, or Mr. Wilson, and today our graphic communications lesson is a vocabulary lesson. Now, our first word that we're going to talk about and use as an example is typography. Now, I'd like to start by showing you a couple humorous examples and good examples of typography. So in this here, we've got a nice seal created out of words, and it says, four fonts walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve your type in here." I like that one because it's a double meaning for type. It's talking about type as typography, not type of person. This example here is a list of typefaces designed for doctors. And it's funny because really it's just a bunch of scribbles. You can't actually read it. And if you've ever seen doctors writing, that's kind of how it goes. This one over here says everything looks official with tiny leaves around it. And it sort of is true. When you see those laurels around things, you kind of get a sense that it's voted on by an academy or something official. But down here it uses a different font, and it says false. It only works if you use a good serif font. And it's very true because that makes it look official, and this one obviously does not. These last two examples, this one says, "I'm not fat, I am bold." And again, it's talking about the type, not a type of person. This one is a nice use of typography because it's using a lot of different words that help describe Apple as a company and its products while forming the shape of an apple itself. Very clever. So in my course, it's important to know these terms and know the proper spelling and definition of them so that we can use them correctly. So typography is defined as the art and technique of arranging type to make written language legible, readable, and appealing when displayed. I really like the appealing part, so I bolded that because I think it's nice to use it in clever and appealing ways to get people to think. So in this class, you're going to be given a question similar to this, and it'll say, given the definition below, fill in the correct vocabulary word. So you're going to have a blank space, and you'll have a definition that says, blank is the art and technique of arranging type to make written language legible, readable, and appealing when displayed. So when you see this, if you were to see this question, what would you write on the blank line? That's right, you would write the word typography, because this is the definition for the word typography. So that is how our vocabulary lesson is going to go. You'll be given the definition, and you'll need to supply the word. One more thing I want to do is spell typography so that each of you can write it down correctly, and that's spelled Typography. Typography. In this class, it's again important to be able to spell these terms correctly, understand the definition, and use them correctly. Thank you.